too. Don't come on here and trigger me. Don't think you know about my life, okay? Whoever, and I know folks that deal with Randy and Mariah, y'all with your fake profile names. You come on here and you like leave your little um comments. You can see the girls, or what did this comment say? You can see the girls, but you haven't reached out to Randy. Don't gaslight me with your bullshit. Randy caused this whole mess, and he called the cops again, time after time, and he's called CPS and the cops too many times. Don't tell me that after what he just did, this is the last straw for me. So don't ask me if the police took my kids and CPS and DHHS, they were supposed to bring my kids back. So now I got to figure out how I'm going to make money and go get me my own legal team to fight for custody for my kids. That's what I'm going to do, the legal way. I don't trust Randy and Mariah ever again. Randy, you did this whole thing, you fucking fool. He did this. And then they jumped again. Y'all, they've been jumping for years, right? The whole time you're a abuser monster. You're not going to change my mind about who you are. So please, let me tell you something. If you really want to, you're keeping me from my kids. If you really wanted my kids, my little girls, to see their siblings, you would have made sure that would have happened. You just want me to come. No, you're not getting no effort from me no more. No energy. If these people think y'all good parents, good. You better take care of my kids. And you explain to the girls what the fuck you did, Randy, when they get older. You explain to my girls what the fuck you did. You gotta live with your conscience. You know I was a great mom. I went above and beyond for my kids, and I didn't have no family, right? 5 days a week, I went above and beyond. Raised 4 kids, made sure I got to work, made sure, and I had a job for months where I would wake up at 4 a.m., take my kids to daycare by 4:30. And then I would ask Randy to help me. Like, can you keep him for a week? It's the summertime. He would cause problems. He would start shit. He would make excuses. He didn't pay his child support. He knew I had no family. The man would try to. I don't know if y'all ever had a narcissist in your life. I never knew what them people were until I was done with Randy. What he would do to me in public, he would humiliate me. He would scream at me. Like the shit I experienced, that I've never had people treat me like that in my life. But Randy really treated me bad, and then the police always believed them. Randy, you know what the fuck you did to me, bitch. I lived in fear because of you for so long, and I'm gonna kill myself. And then I came down there at the bridge with my kids, huh? Tell the justice system, bitch, you got mental issues too. Tell them. I don't trust you, baby. I wish I could. There is no more trust for me. You done violated every trust I had. You and Mariah, I don't trust y'all. Y'all did this on purpose. Because guess what? We could have had a meeting. Let me tell you what adults would have done in this situation. I didn't make this up. I reported a crime because I truly believed my kids, they have never talked like that. I was very concerned. But adults we would all got together. The police would have brought us all together in a room, and we would have all figured out what the fuck my kids were saying. So if Randy and Mariah, you were so innocent, you would have went about it a different way. You folks, and if you called the cops at that time and told them that I was going to massacre police stations, Randy, that's a false police report. And I truly believe, because CPS told me that's what I said. And I think that came from Randy. I could understand why the police would rush here and take my kids if Randy would say, hey, she says she's committing a massacre and she's accusing me. And I was not accusing you. I was just believing my girls. Randy, because I've seen you not give love to kids too many times. When I would ask you to hug your son, you would just call him names, huh? Yeah, you're not, you don't have, I've just never seen, he's manipulative. I don't care. Going out there trying to fight your nieces, right? Yeah, he's violent. I'm not violent. The only violent I am is with my mouth because this motherfucker has abused me enough. And then you're using my kids and somehow you're like putting on this uh portraying like you're some innocent guy. Like when the police would come to my house, Randy would start crying. Randy would cry worse than me. And I don't have nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with the man crying, but he would do it to manipulate the police. He would start crying like a girl, like worse. It don't matter. Randy, I don't know. And he calls himself Randy the Joker. Ooh, I suppose I could be Harley Quinn, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I don't trust you. You understand me? Like I want to. I want to pull it out of my fucking ass somewhere. There's not there. There is no trust. So oh, you could call Randy. I'm not going to beg my ex. You know, narcissists, that's what they want. To beg them. Boy, you don't have no word to me. Remember, Randy, when you looked me in my eyes and told me I'm below you and I'm never going to be nobody? Too many times you fucking degraded me and I carried your kids, our children, and I fought with every ounce of my being to make sure my kids were happy and safe and clean and fed. And you never saw worth in anything I did. Well, at least I have, if I can have you, at least I have our girls. I don't really know what you meant by that. I think you're a sociopath. I just can't trust you, baby. You've betrayed me too many times. There's no more. Mariah, you too. How do y'all expect me to give you trust after what you did after the show? Then y'all got married. And you still treated me like shit. Smile on my face the whole time y'all judging my parenting. Take the kids to the doctor for runny nose. Every little thing that would gaslight me like I'm a horrible parent. And it's weird because y'all need to look into that. Last year, all of a sudden, Mariah said Atara had a yeast infection. From what? Yeah, and took my baby to a doctor. Right? She kept pushing, insisting. I was never, the thing about me, I grew up in Romania and we did everything homeopathic. So I've always I believe that energy can cure things that you're thinking, right? If you think you have cancer and you keep thinking that, then that happens. You manifest that. I grew up, so that's why I've never been. And then my adoptive parents took me, when I came to America, prior to that, I was never on meds. My adoptive parents would take me to therapy. All of a sudden, something was wrong with me, put me on all these meds. So ever since then, I've been not anti-doctor, but I trust in the spiritual world as far as more than doctors. I do. Not all the way. I'm not anti, but no, I don't believe in vaccines like that. And I just don't. It's not in me to believe. And I don't want to believe what other people believe. I don't want to conform because all you folks conform out here. I like to learn new knowledge. This is my life, my journey, my brain, my thinking, my life. I hate how people want to well, I believe this, so you must too. No, y'all believed in the coronavirus shot. Cool, baby. I didn't. There's nothing wrong with that. You should not want people out here to conform. Then how y'all supposed to learn new knowledge? You want everybody to be the same. No, ain't such thing. Again, the spirit of God, baby. There's a reason people are the way they are. I don't know why I'm very open, opinionated. I don't know how to shut up. It's not in me to shut up. I used to for a long time. I don't care what y'all talking about. I watched my little girls be scared. I don't give a fuck. They were scared. And I was not coaching them. Once Atara told me that Mariah was holding her head under the water when she was giving her baths, and that Mariah said that she was a mermaid, that brought up red flags because she was doing that not once, multiple times. So from that, I was like, and what else happened? And she was telling me, and I'm holding her. My daughter's going back and forth, and what else happened? And whenever I started recording, there was so many times I would miss what they would say on a video because it would come out of nowhere and they would just tell me shit. Mariah, did you eat poop? My daughter told me that. Why would she say that? And then they would take the Nutella and put it on their face and told me Mariah put poop on their face. Bitch, it just sounds really satanic I've heard these stories and listen, and that triggers me because in my childhood, I had that type of evil person in my life. I remember my mom came to the orphanage and brought me these goodies. And there was this orphanage teacher and she hated kids. She would hit the kids but she didn't give me my goodies my mom brought me. She gave it to this other girl. And when I asked her for my stuff the next day, she told Simona, and this is always traumatic because I remember the girl's name, Simona, to go in the bathroom and poop and that I was going to eat it. And I didn't. But I remember putting it on my face and got the bitch fired. You know how old I was at that time? Maybe I was 6 or 7. This spirit has been in me to rebel against you fucking vermins and evil doers and bad spirits out here that you go out here and you're trying to abuse people. You're not going to abuse me as an adult no more. Randy taught me how to stand up against that. Right, Randy? Remember, I would fight with every ounce in me. Bitch, because all you would do is threaten me every time I didn't want to conform to his abuse, oh, I'm calling CPS. My kids will be over here crying. No. And he'll be like, yeah, CPS is going to take you out from your mom. He would do this. Like, he was so cruel, the way he would mentally abuse us. And I would have to sit here and watch my kids cry, but it's my fault, baby, because I would take him back time after time. You know why? Because them abuse tactics were worse when I broke up with him. Right, Randy? You go out there fucking on bitches, calling CPS, and I would have to deal with that. It was easier for me to deal with him being with him than being away, because then he would do all this shit trying to take my car back. Even though I paid for it, but it was under his name. Let me tell you, baby. When I left him, he tried to take my car back knowing I have 4 kids and I had a job. He called the cops to my job to take the car back. Y'all don't know how grimy he is. You're a grimy motherfucker. Then you made a false police report, put me in jail. Right? You've done a lot of shit to me that, bitch, I don't trust you. And the system expects me to go over there and beg you to see my kids? No. No. Because they gave y'all that power. They said, hey, you're the better parents. And this woman, she's not mentally stable. And I'm going to make sure that they're going to make it right. You, Omaha Police, DHHS, the juvenile court system, you're going to make it right. You did this. When you believed Randy instead of looking at the paper trail, and now you want me to go beg my abuser and the man that my kids said hurt them for sympathy and to see my kids. Y'all not going to do that to me. You know what? I take that as very much so abuse to the fullest. You're not doing that to me. I can't stomach Randy and Mariah. I don't want to see them. Knowing that my girls are there, I've tried to warn you folks. I'm not doing this because of envy and jealousy. I don't have that in me. I don't want nothing Mariah got or Randy as far as, there's no love there. I've been with Randy. I tried for 5 years. There is no love. Like, I got away. I knew, I didn't think I lost anything. Like a jam. That's all I was genuinely happy for their marriage. So, no, I'm not that woman y'all trying to portray me. Like I'm some, what is it called? Oh, my ex got married and I was just, no, I didn't lose anything, baby. I broke up with him. And I wanted Randy at one point to fight for his family and do better, but he was not going to change. So, like, why would I know my worth. I know I deserve better. I know I can communicate. I know I can be loyal. I know I can be honest. I know that I can, like, why would I go and chase after someone that don't possess them fruits? Y'all not going to tell me about who I am. So that's the reason behind, no. Don't expect me to go and ask Randy and Mariah to see my girls. Y'all need to figure it out. And if I'm just going to do it the legal way, and I don't even know how long it's going to take me, right? Because I'm just now getting back to where I need to get back to working, getting my money out, getting a lawyer, fighting for my rights in the court system, because I've tried to co-parent outside of the court system with Randy and Mariah, and it's like they dangle my kids before my eyes, and I'm not playing this game. You know why? Because one day my girls will be grown and they'll decide who they want to be with. So it's like, kids are not property. They're really not. They're like real human beings that grow up and tell their story one day, and you motherfuckers gonna be old and frail, and then you gotta deal with the big old guy, God, for what the fuck y'all hid throughout your life. My soul's at peace, baby. I was a good mom. I don't really know what happened to my girls, but I've never seen them act that way. So, I'm a voice for my kids, because you motherfuckers didn't want to do this investigation properly. So, I'm just repeating what my kids told me, and that's it. Trying to make sense of it still. Well, I know motherfuckers is out here playing with that poop shit. So, when my daughter told me that, and then she said, Mariah, you recorded her on the toilet pooping. Why would my little girl say that, bitch? Again, I did, and I called the FBI. Sure did. After that, I was concerned that Mariah would be capable of child pornography. After hearing her say that she saw siblings having sex and laughing, and after what my girls told me, Zena didn't say much as far as that, but she said that, Mariah, you did that to her. You got naked. Zena told me that too, that you put your booty in the air and that you were naked. I don't really know what the fuck that means. And Zena would come to me. Mind you, once Mariah came in our life, she would come to me and trying to put her hands in between my legs. It was things that I would call. There's numerous times that I called at Randy's house because Zena would try to get behind Tara and pretend like she's humping on her. And I would ask them if they're having sex in front of my kids, because why are they acting like that? And she would always, because of the Steve Wilkos show, they would always gaslight me and make me seem like, well, you thought Mariah did something to Zena then, so you're just delusional. Nah, my intuition's been screaming at me the whole time Mariah's came into our life. I just couldn't really differentiate what the fuck. I just knew that, I don't know, I just know. My intuition, she's not a good person. She don't got good motives. Nah. And then she had the nerve, even my homegirl was there when we did that interview with Mariah and me. That's when, again, liars, like people that truly are compulsive liars, they forget what the fuck they say. As far as, that was the first time she told me she lived on a farm and that she told the show it was ringworms. And that she's like, Anka, I shouldn't have passed my polygraph. I don't know how I passed. And I'm sitting there, and even Tisa, she's like, what the fuck? That girl was, what was she saying? Right. You told on yourself in that interview, Mariah. You told on yourself. So you knew my baby had ringworms the whole time. You let my daughter suffer, and I almost lost my life. And you just thinking the whole thing's a joke, then you try to blame me. You could have prevented us going on that show because you knew it was ringworms. So that tells me you don't have a heart. You don't, bitch. I did that for the right reasons. I contacted the show for the right reasons because I was so concerned about my daughter, and Randy was making it like it's a joke. Oh, you're gonna go on that show and look so stupid, Anka. The whole time I'm trying to figure out what marks my baby got on her. Again, this whole thing screams red flags, but it's all good, baby. Always much love. So, don't come on my page trying to trigger me and gaslight me. And you can see your girls, but you choose not to contact Randy. Let me tell you, baby, whoever said that, you're going to have a man in your life or a woman, and they're going to be a whole narcissist, and you're going to experience what the fuck I went through with Randy. And when nobody believes you, ooh, let's see how you like it. And I hope you don't have kids with that person, because then they'll use the kids against you, and nobody will believe you. It don't matter. Always much love. Have a beautiful day. Still, I'm supposed to have a visit with my kids at 11. It's 11:49. I called her, I texted her, nothing. This is how the system works, but I'm the bad parent. And y'all neglecting my kids. And y'all keeping my kids from me, and you're changing. Like yesterday, I was supposed to have a visit. It changed to today. And do you see what I'm talking about? But we're not supposed to be frustrated. Just go out here and give them love. Bitch, y'all weird. Y'all don't really care about people out here. So when God don't really give a fuck about you, motherfuckers, ooh, always much love. God ain't doing this to me. No. God is not doing this to me. Y'all not gonna sit here and act like God does this. That people got free will on this earth and they choose to go after people that irritates their demons, right? Because I don't do shit to nobody, baby. I go out here trying to love people, trying to communicate, trying to get to the bottom of things, trying to nurture, trying to heal, trying to grow. And I give some hate along the way to the motherfuckers that deserve it. That's it. Pretty sure I'm balanced. I don't just go out here, oh, you look pretty, so I hate you. Oh, you sound a certain way, I don't like you. You gotta treat me real fucked up first for a minute, and then I get like this. I don't just, not the first time, I'll let you do it the second, third. Randy, I've let you do it like 30 times. Do you understand how patient I am? Just like this whole 10 months, I've been very patient. The only thing I've done is talk. Always much love, anyway. Don't, hey man, ask questions. Don't think you know somebody's life. Really don't. Always much love, y'all. Be blessed.